Sometimes the simple things in life make life easier. Hey everyone, Dylan Schumacher, Citadel Defense, and we are here today to talk about the MagBag. This is a very simple product, but one that I think is going to make your life easier. And I made this very specifically because of issues and problems that I've encountered in my training when it comes to ways to carry ammo. So this for me, and I'm sure there will be many other uses out there for it, but for me this started when I would go to the range. Now, I'm at the point in my shooting career where I don't load mags at the range anymore, right? I always bring loaded mags to the range, and then I shoot them there. And then I take home the empties and reload them at home, and I just am fortunate to have enough mags that I can operate my training that way, right? I'm not sitting there stuffing mags anymore. So I wanted a way to effectively carry those magazines, and that's where the MagBag comes in. Because usually there are some range bags that will have slots for magazines, right? They'll have a couple cutouts for rifle mags or pistol mags, and those are great, but I found myself quickly outpacing those they just didn't have enough capacity to hold all the mags that I wanted. And like I said, I don't want to load mags at the range anymore. So I've been experimenting with different ways to carry my magazines, because when I get to the range, there are really like 3 or 4 main things I need out of that range bag, right? I need my gun, right, which I'm probably wearing, or if it's a rifle, I'm gonna get it out of its case anyway. I need eyes and ears, right? Maybe my stapler, depending on what range I'm at, if I'm shooting steel or paper or whatever. A timer, probably, if I'm gonna run some kind of drill. And then the most important part, ammo, right? So rather than like digging around in my bag and trying to squirrel my mags away like some kind of creature, I just started figuring out a way to consolidate my mags. And that's where the MagBag comes in. This is just a bag that's made out of 1000D nylon that sits in my range bag, and then when I get to the range, I pull the sucker out, I unzip it, and boom, I'm ready to party. And that is what I really, really like this for. So let's go down to the tabletop, let's take a look at it, and let's see if this doesn't find a home in your gear locker. So first things first, right now these are coming in 2 different colors, Ranger Green and Coyote Brown. That might change in the future. Maybe we'll get wild and we'll make them in like M81 or something. But for right now, it's just these 2 patterns. So these are, like I previously mentioned, they're 1000D nylon, okay? So it's indestructible as far as that goes. It's not 500, it's 1000. It is built for heavy weight. I designed these very specifically to take a beating and carry a significant amount of weight. That was important to me because, again, they're going to be carrying bullets, right? And bullets get heavy. I did have a Velcro patch right here that you can label your different mag bags, right? So if you have one for 308, one for whatever, and at least right now in this initial offering here, I'm going to be able to offer, ship them with the blank Velcro thing, right? So you can just Sharpie that if you want. If you want to get a cool little label thing, you can. In the future, I'd like to probably try to offer some different labels. But for right now, you can, bare minimum, you can Sharpie a couple of these suckers, right? Slap that on there, and then when I look at this, hey, I know this is my 9mm or my 5.56 or my 308 or my AK or whatever, right? That's what ammo is going to be in this bag. It's a very heavy-duty, overbuilt zipper. Not entirely sure if you're able to tell that from the camera, but this is not a tiny standard zipper, right? This is a beefy zipper. We have 2 external kind of loops right here, right, to hold when I'm zipping and unzipping. Obviously, also you can tie anything down to them. The handles, so we have 2 handles, one on each side, because when I use this bag, right, I pull it out of my range bag or whatever, I drop it on the table, I unzip, and like I said, boom, I'm ready to party. The handles here are sewn into nylon webbing, and the nylon webbing is gonna go all the way around, right, all the way around and sewed. So it is substantially supporting an extreme amount of the weight. And then the 2 handles, right, one of the handles is part of that original nylon webbing that's sewed to the entire bag. So again, that's never going to go anywhere ever. And then the other one is box stitched on the back, right? So again, also never gonna go anywhere ever. Very heavy duty handles, right, with this nylon webbing on the already, like I said, 1000D nylon. So not going anywhere, pretty bulletproof. Our nice little tag is right there. On the inside of these, okay. So for the rifle, I designed this to fit at least 15 AR mags, okay? And that's what I have in here right now, is at least 15 AR mags. Now, I think I managed to get 16 in when I filmed this video, but I'm gonna say 15 is kind of the number to beat. And that's if you stack them nicely, right? If you jumble them up, yeah, you might fit a few less, but in general, that's the capacity I wanted. I'm not sure how long your training sessions are or how many rounds you're shooting per trip to the range, but in general, I'm trying to get, you know, probably not 15 through 15 mags, but if you want, you could, right? So all of those can fit in there. Now, when it comes to pistol mags, you're gonna be able to fit a little bit more. Now, there's still some room in here. I honestly ran out of room for pistol mags. I just don't have enough. So when you get this and you have more pistol mags than me, you can see how many fit in here. But we'll count these out right now and see how many we got in here. So that's it. I'm out of pistol mags. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 pistol mags. This is an assortment of G19, G17 mags. I got one kind of 19 extendo in here, right? So give or take, I'm gonna say at least 30 pistol mags is what you're gonna be able to fit in here, depending on your size and whatever. Not sure about how many AK or 308 mags, just because, again, don't have enough mags to fill it in those platforms. I don't run those as often. So this gives you a pretty good idea of capacity of these bags. Now, I did also include tie-down loops on the inside of this bag, right? We have one on this end and one on this end. So, for example, if you wanted to have your mag loader, right, your UPLA mag loader in here, you could dummy cord that to the inside of this bag, so you always have that. Or if you start carrying different things in here, like sensitive items or a compass, or this is your land nav kit or whatever, you know, you can tie it down and it can stay with the bag, so you're not gonna lose it. I just think tie-down loops are way underutilized and need to be on more things. So I include those on most of my gear pieces. Now, let's get some measurements on this bag itself to give you a little bit better of an idea. All right, so this thing is about 14.5 inches end to end, and then it is about 10.5 inches wide. So we got 14.5 inches this way, 10.5 inches that way. And like I said, we're talking about 15 rifle mags capacity and about 30 pistol mags, maybe a little bit more. All in all, a fairly simple product. We're not gonna overdo this here. However, I think it will have large impacts for you, how you organize your gear, how you carry your gear, and hopefully make your life that much more comfortable, save you a lot of time, and just make your life easier so that you can spend more time training and practicing and less time worrying about what am I gonna do with all my kit. I hope that is helpful. Feel free to go over to the website and pick one up. The MagBag by Citadel Defense. Do brave deeds and endure.